Hello, all. Welcome to LinkedIn Hell, where we review some of the most funniest comical posts on LinkedIn that we found so far. We're going to start off with a screenshot, it looks like, from maybe Facebook or something like that, or actually a text exchange, it looks like. Does that look like a text exchange?
Yeah, it looks like a probably Messenger.
Yeah, so it starts off, "Hi, what are you doing? Eating pizza on my bed." You know, makes sense.
What I normally do.
Right, what you would normally do. Imagine you're with me on that bed. What would you do? Trying to get a little spicy. I would eat my pizza, like a normal human. What if there was no pizza? Only you and me then. And that person obviously really loves pizza. So they say, I will go out and buy pizza.
Savage season.
I mean, I guess it was meant to be pretty funny because one person was trying to be all
He
sexual
is
and
a
cute,
total savage.
and then the other one's kind of just blocking him. Every single time she tries to make an advance, he's like, pizza over,
Oh, but
pizza
I'm
over,
so hot.
pizza over the P.
I'm so hot, and I'm so better than food.
Pizza over the P any day is this guy's, you know, belief system, right?
Pizza over P.
Pizza over the P
You
any
know what I'm
day,
saying?
any night of the week. It has over 350 likes on LinkedIn and 28 comments.
And as you can see, our man is a professional second. My man over here.
On LinkedIn, mind you.
A student at Anna University.
Where,
might I add. Who's third?
So we have second, we have third. And someone really correct us in the comments. Maybe that's some type of school status or care category or something in different countries. But at this university, you can clearly see what they're teaching their students. We don't put a hierarchy on pizza and the P.
Hey man,
because he will gladly eat
why
both.
separate the two? Come on, time management. We both learned this in time management 101. Okay, if you can eat pizza and put that as close as you can to the P, you could probably do them at the same time.
You know what? I never thought about that.
Now, I mean, I don't know about hygiene.
Wow.
Or I don't know. I don't go yeasty in there, but it goes yeasty in the pizza.
Right. True.
It's really no
Very
difference.
true. I mean, if she's cool with it, and they say that the P can almost like take on the flavor of whatever the person who is performing oral on them.
Well, you also know that they can use the yeast from there to make beer.
From what?
Anyway, let's go to the next.
Wait a minute.
Let's go to the next one. Oh yes, this is one of my favorites. This is the one you were showing me earlier.
Mm-hmm. So right here we have the first African American mayor in Montgomery, Alabama in over 200 years. 200 years. That's honestly a great accomplishment. I'm sure he worked very hard for this achievement. And he was receiving a lot of accolades in the comments, or or so I thought.
And this has been viewed 43,000 times.
Oh wow!
Yeah, this particular post has been viewed 43,000 times.
It's been shared.
That more than likely people that have commented, at least more than half of those people scroll through these comments. So it means probably maybe around 22,000 people probably seeing what you wrote underneath this person's post.
Right, because everything's public.
And we got about 142 comments. So that at least is enough people that thought to say something.
Right. which generally most people put congratulations.
Like a smiley face.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Giving this guy his props.
I mean, you see how many thumbs up he got. It's
right.
2,714.
Right.
I mean, if there was this much love surrounding this post,
mm-hmm.
I mean, you really, really, really got to put it past. What could you possibly say negative?
Right. What is there to say?
And he hasn't even took office yet.
I don't know. I don't know.
I could get a lot of things from this dude. You know what I'm saying? Hasn't even taken office, really. But,
we found it. We didn't have to look very far.
It was the first comment.
The very first comment from Michael Myers. The name is very appropriate because this man just killed any kind of happiness.
I mean,
slicing through it.
Oh, third.
Michael is also third. He says, I predict another failure as mayor. Show me one city where they are thriving and have a Democrat in charge.
Okay, so I would like to define the term they. They is obviously... Those are black people. Those are African Americans.
Let's eliminate the mystery.
Because it was a Democrat. He distinguished Democrats.
Right.
When he was referring to Democrats, he said Democrats.
Right.
Okay, he didn't say they, them, those,
Right.
The-da-da-do. He was like, Democrat.
And you know what?
And of course, I mean, I just want to just say, like, he's really credible. Like, he's the principal chief firearms instructor. He's the one firearms instructor.
I didn't even notice that. You are absolutely correct.
Yeah, I mean, he is the only one, so of course he is the lead.
Right.
So why are you disputing his facts?
Exactly.
Right?
Exactly.
Even Mr. Bobby Andrews came up right after him.
Liked Michael Myers' post.
He has
support. He has support
from one person. Yeah, you get him.
So, assuming Michael Myers didn't like his own post, which is highly likely.
Right, that's probably what happened, actually.
Someone did come in after Michael and,
corrected the shit out of him.
The hell out of that.
Right.
So, in our next gem here, we have a meme. And it talks a little bit about respect. Respect in the workplace, Treating the janitor with the same amount of respect you treat the CEO. How you feel about that?
I mean, I definitely think this needs to be voted for the worst graphic design of all time. I mean, you cannot see fair. CEO at all. Like, I mean, his contrast is absolutely shot. I don't know what was happening here.
Hopefully you guys can see it. I didn't have trouble seeing it, but this one over here, he's kind of like a nitpicker.
See CEO.
I see it.
Oh, okay.
I see CEO.
So. I see a bunch of faded white.
Most of it had over 57,000 likes. So obviously there are people out there in the professional realm that is LinkedIn who agree.
Who's like, you know what? I go in as CEO and I shake my janitor's hand.
Right.
Yeah.
Every day.
Right.
Without fail.
57,000 people.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Hell yeah. Knows him by his first name.
That's major. That's a big deal.
No, seriously.
That's a big deal. You should be commended. But Sharon agrees too. And you know what? And she's a child of God. And an intimate lover.
Amazing approach. Oh man.
So Sharon says, the janitors and security guards where I work are my friends. Aw. I call them by their first name. Oh my gosh, you freaking saint. and I always give them my food.
Oh my God! Thank you for calling me by my first name.
I was so hungry, Miss Sharon.
Oh my God!
I was so
I
hungry.
was just sitting here. People was calling me Mr. Last Name. But you called me by my first one. Oh, thank you so much. That's so damn respectful. Oh, thank you so much.
Sharon.
Oh, you know I've been pulling 8 shifts back to back.
You savior.
You
Sharon.
finally bring me some food.
And you know what just doesn't even surprise me? The 28 likes. It appears as though no one sees any kind of issue whatsoever
likes.
with this response.
28 people was like, you know what? I do the same thing at my job. Oh man, I can't wait to get me. Oh man, you know, whenever I come into work, I can't wait. I go straight to the security officer and I say, hey man, do you want a quarter of this half of the Subway sandwich that I just ate? And he's like, wow, thank you. Thank you so much for your half-eaten Subway sandwich.
I mean, all jokes aside, I don't know if that would be the right approach. I mean, I understand wanting to appreciate the custodial team, of course, for what they do. But I don't know if treating them as if they're homeless people who live under a bridge is the appropriate response. Of course, maybe that might be wrong on my part not to say that they're starving.
I think that's just your opinion. I think that's just your opinion. This person is spitting out facts. Number one, she is a CPA, who is number two.
How did I not see that?
She's a certified child of God.
You know what?
And she's she's an intimate lover.
You know what?
And radical follow.
You know what? Now that you say that out loud,
she's a radical follower. Okay?
You know what?
She will fucking blow her whole house up.
Too soon, bro.
Look.
Oh man, this is funny. So someone did respond to Sharon, and
correctly, I might add, because that's exactly how I'm gonna react.
With some damn common sense, in my opinion. Good grief! If somebody tried to hand me their food, I would be mortified. Me too, Saran. Me too. Happy to hear you call them by their first names.
Thank God!
The question is, do you allow them to call you by your first name? Oh. Just because someone is a janitor, it does not make them a good person or a safe person or a sane person. And right here, I don't really know where she's going.
Because janitors will kill you in your sleep.
It's fair to say that everyone from any
don't approach them
profession
with anything.
Social status has murdered someone. It's safe to say. So I wouldn't go around thinking that janitors are the most dangerous people on the planet. So I'm not quite sure. Was she trying to say that janitors aren't deserving of food or respect because they could not be a good or safe person?
They can't be safe or sane.
I don't know.
That's only respected for the safe and sane.
Right.
Safe and sane.
Those are the only kind of people we respect around here. But make somebody good or safe or sane is not their job, but their character.
Right.
You're not being judgmental if you employed a judgment.
If you employed a whole
So,
judgment.
yeah, I think...
Yeah, when I employed the judgment...
I'm pretty sure she's trying to say...
You gotta employ that judgment. She's a creative director. Directing that creativity to avoid employing the judgment.
Y'all better listen to Saran.
Boy... You better, if you won't know nothing, you better ask somebody.
Exact.
Okay?
Exact. 100.
Alright, that's all we got time for today. I'm going to go ahead and end it here. Thank you so much for listening to LinkedIn Hell. You will be hearing this much more often because content is easy as hell. Because here in hell, it's everywhere.
We ain't got nothing else to do.
Nothing else to do but to poke fun at you.
But luckily, Satan, he did give us a MacBook. And told us to go at it. So, we'll be
go forth and do my bidding.
These things out.
Find them.
When we get breaks from doing other meaningless tasks from him.
Find me half-eaten Subway sandwiches. Deliver them to my lair.
Damn, we really are in hell. We need to go find Sharon.
Please, child of God.
Sharon, please.
You're our only hope, devoted follower.
You're the only one.
I will sacrifice my kid. I don't need it, but please sacrifice him.
Bruh. All right. Subscribe to the channel. If you like what you heard, what you saw. You want to see some more LinkedIn Hell?
You better share.
Yo, don't threaten them. No.
Share.
That's a common misconception about people in hell is that we're threatening, we're dangerous.
Right. But if you don't share, I can't promise that not good things will happen to you.
What he said. See you next time, guys.
Bye-bye.